Good afternoon, GT family. It's Pastor Doughty bringing you my second installment of updates of where we are as a church during this pandemic that we're going through right now. I bring greetings from myself and our church staff that have been working diligently while I've been on vacation taking care of Karen after she had her knee surgery. And I believe that everything has been going well. They've been staying very busy here when I'm not here. So the first thing I want to share is that Pastor Stephen through this time has changed out all the light bulbs in the sanctuary, and all the carpets are scheduled to be cleaned in the sanctuary today and tomorrow. And they'll be disinfected, so when our kids come back and you're able to come back to church when this is all over, we'll be able to have nice carpet. Everything will be disinfected and cleaned and wiped down. It's just going to be really, really pretty nice. Pastors Stephen and Mike and Dan have been working in children's areas and the youth area, doing some remodeling and cleaning and just sprucing up everything that is there. And when you come back, you're going to be very, very, very pleasantly surprised when you're able to see the changes that have been made by those young men. Thirdly, I want to thank you for your faithfulness in giving to the church by mailing in your tithe or doing it online or stopping by the church several times during the week and dropping your tithe off. It's been very, very helpful for us as a staff to be able to know that the faithfulness of God's people, and this church has always been faithful in their giving. You've always been above and beyond the needs that the church has. That's why we're able to do things we do. It's why we're able to keep the church nice and remodeled when we need to. So we want to thank you. Everybody thanks you for that. So God bless you. But as we leave this afternoon, I want to leave you with just a short devotional out of Psalm 91. Psalm 91 is one of my favorite psalms, and I know that it's one of the church psalms that everybody likes. Beginning of verse 1 through verse 7, it says this: He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. And that's a promise that we have from our God. And here at Glad Tidings, as you all know, we love our military. We love our first responders, our fire department, our police department, our EMTs, dispatchers, all those people, the nurses and doctors that take care of us. We are just extremely thankful for all that they do and the things that they make possible for us to be able to continue to do during this time. I want to tell you this story. A brigade commander gave a little card with Psalm 91 on it to all his men who were in the brigade that he governed over. And that brigade, the men were in the brigade of the same number, the 91st Brigade. They agreed to recite Psalm 91 every day. The story goes that after they started praying this prayer, they were involved in 3 of the bloodiest battles of World War I, yet suffered no casualties in combat. Other brigades suffering as much as 90% of their men being lost. So we look at this and we look at the stories, and there are other stories besides that regarding Psalm 91 and what it means to each and every one of us. But this psalm is a bold declaration of trust in God. The writer of Psalms says that if you take refuge in God, He will keep you safe. No exceptions. So it's great as we serve God and we talk about the church, and we talk about the body of Christ, and we're not able to gather at the church because of restrictions that have been placed on us, but we are still the body of Christ. It hasn't affected us, and we need to stay connected. So let me encourage you this time to call one another and check on each other, make sure everything is okay and that you don't need anything. The church office, as I shared before, is open. You can call in here during the week. You can ask for prayer requests, things of that nature. But remember this, no exceptions to what God is able to do. God will keep us safe from traps, disease, terrors of the night, war, and death. Be encouraged today that we serve a God who is able to protect us. Regardless of our circumstances, regardless of what you're facing, if our God is your refuge today, you are in the hands of somebody that can take care of you. We love our police department. We love our doctors and nurses. We love our first responders. We love our military. They do great and mighty things. But our God is able to keep us safe and protect us. And He will do it if we abide in Him and stay connected. So God bless you today. Thank you for listening. And we're looking forward to when we're able to gather together again. You're able to see what the staff has done while we've been gone. So God bless you.